Hello and welcome back to Beta Achiever. This episode is going to work a bit differently than previous ones because the last two objectives here, we have the saddle one and the rail one. Well, I've been working at them off camera, but I don't want to just do all of it off camera then just come back, get the achievements and the series be over. At the same time, I can't show you all of it because the last few episodes has just been me running around in caves, and I don't want to just do that over and over and over for several episodes, because it gets kind of boring after a while. So instead, this video will just have a bunch of clips, almost kind of like updates every now and then, so it might be a week from now when I show you the next thing, where I've done a bit more, until by the end of the episode, hopefully, we can accomplish at least one of the achievements. First, I probably should show you this. I've been working on making the rails. Pretty much all these stacks need to be full of rails. And also, I found all these diamonds while just mining around. It wasn't quite interesting enough to show on camera, but yeah. Another thing I should note is I was killed and lost a bunch of our stuff. The thing was, the bed kept spawning nightmares, so I wanted to look into why I did that. So I tried moving it around, moved it upstairs even, and a nightmare. See all these torches I still have to take down at the bed here, but a nightmare spawned and killed me, and all my stuff dropped, and I was way back at the spawn, way over there, so I had to run all the way back, and all the stuff was despawned by then. But I did have the diamond pick on me, but well, that's not really an issue with all these diamonds we have, and now that you saw them, I'll put them with this stack, so by the next time I update, I can show you more I got, and you can see all this progressed. Pretty much, I've been down in these caves. Here, I'll just cut to it real quick. So as you can see, I've been doing a bit of mining down here. A lot of these tunnels go a lot further down. I even found a cave system, but I decided to explore it off camera and really didn't find much. Pretty much, I'm just mining some iron, gold, and other resources trying to find a spawner room. And if I do find a spawner room, my goal is to leave it there and then come back and film it. So I'll kind of save the actual act of looting it and dealing with the spawner for on camera. But off camera, I'm just working on getting iron and finding the spawner, because I have not found a single spawner since that first one we found. And we need it for the saddle. I also heard that carrots aren't around in this version, so we can't actually control the pig, so that will be fun. But besides that, I'm just looking for iron and working on a project I'll show you right now. Ta-da! I decided we need to pretty much start from the highest possible point we can, and I didn't want to build way up into the sky, so I thought, okay, technically that point's higher, but I thought, hey, we have that giant floating ruin outside the house. So let me get the minecart, and I'll go over there and show you what our progress so far. Oh, by the way, what was wrong with the bed and nightmares was that when I put down the doors, I put them at the angle so they acted as open, so mobs wouldn't break them down. Incidentally, that meant mobs could just walk in and cause nightmares, so I fixed that and now the bed works fine. Anyway, so here we have our minecart track, and I'll show you the progress so far. I haven't laid down a bunch of tracks, mainly just the vertical slope, but we need to travel 1,000 blocks for the achievement, and this slope goes down about 100. Here, I'll put on my F3 even. We start on 106 and put the torch and we're off. Ironically, this did actually pass through right, I think, here where the dirt is. One of them, maybe there. We actually did pass through one of the caves we already been in. So yeah, that's our progress so far. But as you see, we're at X42 now. We need to go 900 that way. I'll just cut to show you how far I've been. Whew! See? 400Z now. We started around 40. Yet we still have to go like 550 more this way. So as you can see, this is a very long tunnel, and this is where I found all the diamonds, by the way. They're just, you know, in the ground because we're so deep down. I did have a bit of trouble with lava once, but this is pretty much a giant tunnel. I put torches regularly enough so mods won't spawn. I'll just have to lay down all the tracks, but this is what I'll be working on off camera, because I don't think you want to see me spend hours and hours and hours digging a giant tunnel, searching for iron, and laying down minecart tracks. So hopefully later on this video I'll show you progress as I progress more with this giant tunnel and looking for a spawner. And hopefully towards the end of this video we'll either find a spawner of a saddle and can get that achievement, or we will get the rail achievement when I finish this. So this is it for the first update. And hopefully there's more to follow. Welcome back. Since the last little update, I have worked a lot off camera. I used up some of our diamonds, but I also found this many more diamonds. I also died a bit, lost the compass and such, or the clock, but I remade it. And look at all these rails I got now. And if we come over here, I made some more diamond tools, a lot more iron tools. I think I did lose a couple buckets too. I died while trying to do lava stuff. Here's a spare tool chest because I made a whole bunch of pickaxes. There's the diamond armor I made. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We have a lot of stone now, and besides that, I guess I have to go show you what I found while digging the tunnel for that roller coaster of a thing. Or the minecart roller coaster. The giant minecart track. Yeah, let's just call it that. But first, I think I want to sleep, so I'll wait a bit and sleep, and then we can head over there. Okay, as you can see, there's the start of the tunnel, and here's a giant section of tunnel I hollowed out for the tracks. I have to still place down the tracks. I'll do that later off camera, but you really have to see what I found while digging. Pretty much, I tried to keep it on this level, but occasionally there was a place, or actually just one, where there was such a block that I decided to go up, and I'm going to build a little something there, which I'll show you once we get there. So, see you there in a second. Okay, here we are. Look how far that tunnel is. Look at the Z value. That's the back and forth. And also, my armor barely got degraded. I fell a little bit hopping over here, and we already lost half a little armor bar for it. But yeah. No mobs, no mobs. This is a huge cave system. I already explored it a bit, but I've been saving some. So yeah, I'm gonna have the track come up here, over here, and then back down. And I'm going to turn this into a little mining base and build a little wall so mobs don't walk on the track. Okay. And down here I have my chest, and I'm going to load this up with some of the supplies, and then I'm going to show you what's down at the other end of the track. Oh, look at that. I actually missed some diamonds. How I was able to miss this diamonds, I have no idea, but since I'm recording and since I have a pickaxe, that's just probably not the best idea considering what I'm going to go do, but oh well. If we die, we die. We lose the diamond armor, diamond sword, and now 7 more diamonds. Not the worst thing in the world. Okay, here we are. This is pretty much 1,000 blocks from where we started. But I accidentally turned this to obsidian because I just didn't want to deal with the lava, so I decided to start digging up, and look what I found. This is also a tunnel out to a cave, so yeah. I just realized I did not bring torches to disable the spawner. Okay, ready? Oh wow, it's in gravel. Come on, we need a saddle. That's the purpose of coming here. But yeah, what were the odds? At the end of the track, there was a mob spawner. Actually, I'm gonna hate myself for it, but I have to run back to the chest and back. I need to get the stuff so we can do this properly. So yeah, I'll be right back here. Okay, that is a much longer walk than you would expect. Okay, there's the other chest. Now let me work on digging up this gravel. First, let's, no saddle! This sucks! This really sucks. I was really hoping we'd find the saddle in here and be like, oh yeah, saddle, woohoo, we achieved it. We now just need to find the pig and ride off a cliff, but nope. Too good to be true. Hello and welcome back. Well, I did a lot of work and we got some more diamonds. I made all the rails and placed them all down, and now it's time, just make sure I have a torch, to go ride the rails. So cut to when I'm up there, ready to cast off. Okay, here we are way up on the top of the world, ready to get the achievement. Now, as you see here, we still have When Pigs Fly, and we unfortunately did not find a saddle. And on a rail. Travel 1,000 blocks from where we started in a minecart. Now, assuming I didn't screw anything up, this should go all the way. You'll see the little mining outpost I made in the center, as long as the little base down there. I actually dug a tunnel from down there to around our nether portal down there, so I'll make a minecart network between them so we can travel without having to come up here. And other stuff too, but let's just start already. Actually, let's get it in a... Oh, this is hard. Oof. See my minecon cape and diamond armor. Here we are. Hopefully nothing's in the way. And here's the first little base. And the long, long tunnel. I'm not going to cut any of this just so you see how long this track actually is. And I spaced the rails, or the powered rails, every 15, so it should have the proper speed boost to take us all the way. And when it rises up, I used all power rails, so yeah, we should have this. Let me, in case anything happens, I have a sword ready. Isn't this exciting? This is everything you've been seeing in this one episode that I've been spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on. But yeah, it's a pretty large tunnel. Hopefully, when I dig up on the other side, I was planning to do kind of the opposite kind of slope. Not here, but further down at the end where the mob spawner was. Dig up and hopefully hit an area we can build a second base on there, and this will just be the connector between them. And here we go. Here's the little tunnel like I mentioned. Look at the sides. Here's a little base, and oh yeah, now back down. And okay, we'll have to be getting close to the achievement now. It's in this last little stretch here. When it hits around 950, we'll get the achievement. Assuming I didn't botch up in any way. Come on. Isn't this actually exciting now? Any moment now. Woohoo! Achievement, get on the rail. And we should just come here and stop. So yeah, after all that work, we got the on a rail achievement using this giant minecart network that took ages and ages to build. Well, that's pretty much it for this episode. The next episode should be when I actually, there we go. I had him back. But yeah, the next episode should be, In the next episode, I'll wait till I find some mob spawners. I'll be digging around. We already got a good bit of resources, but I do need more gold for finishing up the tracks, because we can actually go back up. But anyway, yeah, so I'll be mining around looking for dungeons, mob spawners, whatever you want to call them. And then when I find some, I'll save them and do them on camera until we get a saddle, and then have the pig at the final achievement in the last episode. So hopefully next episode will end up being the last episode. Although I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to find another dungeon, because it took me forever to find the ones so far. So, until then, goodbye.